Right, long awaited and came early is our Lord of the Rings bundle gift edition. And unfortunately, the one ring has been found, so we're not going to be finding it here today, but we might find some other things that are awesome and amazing we'd put into our decks or our complete garbage. So let's crack right into this thing. And we are excited about it. We got this for about 47 bucks. We pre-ordered this a long time ago. And oh my goodness. Oh my gosh. Now, I love this. Oh, there's Bilbo at the party. All right, we'll get that up there. Now, that box is mighty cool. It's got the eagles on it. Why didn't Gandalf use the eagles more? We don't, oh, what do we got here? Oh my gosh. This looks like root beer candy. What do we get? What do we get? Oh, what is that? Is that a 6? 5, 6, 7? Yep, we got a 6. That is pretty. That is neat. So that dice is pretty cool. All right, and we got those. We know what's in here. We got some lands. We'll go through those at the end while we talk about what we get in the box. So, oh, anybody want to see these? Got an eagle. Got some ring tokens and Saruman. There's that Gandalf. That's Saruman. Saruman. Gandalf has a funny hat in some of the artwork on here. All right. So there's our collector. We'll save that for last. And that feels thick. That's crazy. The thickness is real. All right. Anyways, right into it. Thank you so much for joining me. We have our old hands here, I'm sure, and new people too. Oh, and we've got a forest right out of the bat. Wizards Rockets. Sure. Shoot through these commons and uncommons. Landreval Horizon Witness. Oh, Gandalf, Friend of the Shire. A blue. Flash. You may cast sorcery spells as though they had flash. Whenever the ring tempts you, if you choose a creature other than Gandalf, Friend of the Shire, as your ring bearer, draw a card. And just to show, I'll tell you guys a secret. I still don't really know what the ring tempts you means. Oh, and we've got a Nazgul. Look at that. We've got the Wraith Knight. 1/2 for 2 and a black. Death Touch. When Nazgul enters the battlefield, the ring tempts you. Whenever the ring tempts you, you put a +1/+1 counter on each Wraith you control. A deck can have up to 9 cards named Nazgul. Okay, up there and back again. The Hobbit's Tale. All right, title of The Hobbit there. It's a nice saga. Up to 1 target creature can't block for as long as you control there and back again. The ring tempts you. Search your library for a mountain card. Ooh. Put it onto the battlefield, then shuffle. Create Smog, a legendary 6/6 red dragon creature token with flying haste, and when this creature dies, create 14 treasure tokens. Huh. That's unbelievable. All right, then we got Bill Fearney, Bree Swindler, and a food token. So I think got our rare there. Our Nazgul is pretty sweet. That'll go in the sweet pile. Gandalf will go there, and we'll put the rest in the poo-poo. Probably not poo-poo in there. That's kind of nice too. We'll put the food token in there. Who cares about the food, right? Am I right? We don't care about food tokens. All right, and no list, but we have a dragon horde. That must be Smog on his horde. Oh, we got a regular forest. Pippin's Bravery, yes. Second breakfast and 11sies. You want some 11sies with your second breakfast there, Conrad Tibbs III? You can't have it. All right, we got Grima Wormtongue. Oh, this guy, right? I forget the actor's name. He's absolutely amazing. The actor that plays Grima Wormtongue, horror fans and fantasy film fans will recognize him. I just cannot think of his name. He was in the Exorcist 3, tons of horror movies. But we have Grima Wormtongue here nevertheless. And your opponents can't gain life. Sacrifice another creature. Target player loses 1 life. If the sacrificed creature was legendary, amass orcs. Lorith of the Healing House. A nasty end. As an additional cost to cast this spell, sacrifice a creature. Draw 2 cards. If the sacrificed creature was legendary, draw 3 cards instead. That is fun. Look at that guy. He's almost happy. He's like, whee! All right, Storm of Saruman. Is that a good one? We've got a mythic. Whenever you cast your second spell each turn, copy it, except the copy isn't legendary. You may choose new targets for the copy. Yeah, that's pretty bomb enchantment. Shortcut to mushrooms. We've got mushrooms. Oh, what does it do? Ring tempts you. Okay, that's kind of Golgari-ish. We got an orc army. All right. Tempt the mushrooms is okay. We like Nasty End a lot. That seems like a good card to us. All right. Is everybody enjoying themselves? You guys like? We do not like silliness on this channel. Ridiculous things don't last long here. We can find out what the ring tempts us means. I should know this, right? So I got a perforation. Okay. As the ring tempts you, you get an emblem named the ring. If you don't have one, then your emblem gains its next ability, and you choose a creature you control to become or remain your ring bearer. Okay. Each time the ring tempts you, you must choose a creature if you control one. Each player can have only one emblem named the ring and only one ring bearer. That's interesting. Okay. So let's see. Oh. Huh. Okay. So the ring is not necessarily a... I thought maybe the ring tempting you would be like a bad thing. All right. Oh, we got a nice plains there. Lembas bread. Oh, this brings me back. Not to the movies, but to the books. Oh, man. You cannot pass. You shall not pass. He can do anything, but he shall not. Come on. That's funny. Frodo Baggins. All right. What does this 2-mana legendary do? The ring tempts you. As long as Frodo is your ring bearer, it must be blocked if able. And he's a 1/3. That's kind of cool. Horn of the Mark. Is that a myth? Oh, that's a rare. 2 artifact. Whenever 2 or more creatures you control attack a player, look at the top 5 cards of your library. You may reveal a creature card from among them and put it into your hand. Put the rest on the bottom of your library in a random order. Sure. Rush the Room. It's foily, right? I think Horn of the Mark's all right. You cannot pass, and the other shapoopsies. Is it me, or are these a little poopsy? I mean, these seem kind of poopsy to me. But we've got a list card. That'll turn things around. I'm sure. Oh, but we've got a signature card. Is that a good one? Very cool. All right. Not very cool. Well, they're stupid. I'm sorry. I'm sorry if you like them, but I think they're stupid. All right. Oh, what's this guy? He's Orzhov. Creature died this turn. Create a 1/1 white human soldier creature token. Sacrifice another creature. Each opponent loses 1 life and you gain 1 life. Okay, very Orzhov. Rise of the Witch King. I don't know what that is. We don't want to see no peeking. Voracious Fell Beast. Certainly. Many Partings. Search your library for a basic land card. Reveal it, put into your hand, then shuffle. Create a Shapoop token. Shapoop. We've got Elrond for our Elf Noble here. Is he rare? Yep. Whenever you scry, put a +1/+1 counter on each of up to X target creatures, where X is the number of cards looked at while scrying this way. Whenever a creature you control with a 1/1 counter on it becomes the target of a spell or ability an opponent controls, you may draw a card. Get your pencils out, kids. We're going to be drawing some cards with old Elrond here. All right. Scroll of the Isilda. Nice saga. Gain control of up to 1 target artifact for as long as you control Scroll of Isilda. The ring tempts you. Tap up to 2 target creatures. Put a stun counter on each of them. Sure. Draw a card for each tapped creature target opponent controls. Pretty cool. King of the Oathbreakers. Is this a triple rare? Yes, I think we did. We got a triple rare here. King of the Oathbreakers are another spirit you control. Becomes the target of a spell. It phases out. Whenever King of the Oathbreakers or another spirit you control phases in, create a tapped 1/1 white spirit creature token with flying. Oh, an Avenger of Zendikar. Nice. Put a 0/1 plant creature token onto the battlefield for each land you control. And whenever a land enters the battlefield into your control, you may put a +1/+1 counter on each plant you control. Nice. I like that card. That saw a lot of play in its time. I like that card too. So yeah, that's a mythic, right? And 1, 2 mythic and 4 rares. Not too bad. That was a pretty hot pack. And I think we'll be sending these to the poo-poo. Alright, anyways. Yeah, I thought that pack was pretty fun. Oh man, I do not like these cards. They always fool you. Look at that. That looks just like a card. That's a little different. A little different, huh? Alright, anyways. Let's get right back into it. Oh, we got an island. Not really an island, but... the Ent's Fury. These Ents are mad, okay? They're furious. Faramir, Boromir's brother. At the beginning of your end step, if a creature died under your control this turn, draw a card. Get your pencils, draw that card. Whenever the ring tempts you, if you choose a creature other than Faramir, field commander as your ring bearer, create a 1/1 white human soldier creature token. Dundadane Rangers. Eee. Man, that's casting cost, right? Shortcut to mushrooms. Quick Beam, Upstart Ent. Nice artwork, but control target creatures. Trample until end of turn for 6 mana. Fall of Care Andros, 2 and a red. Whenever a creature an opponent controls is dealt excess non-combat damage, amass orcs. Man, these are some shapoopsies. The Knots and the Human Soldier. Okay. Alright, man. Got a mythic, I guess. But I don't know. That doesn't seem too good to what kind of games we play. Doesn't seem like it'd be good in our decks, Tony. Alright, and onward and forward. Oh, but we got a foil swamp. That's cool. That's going to go right into the happy pile. Alright, many partings. Yes. Strida. Whenever a land enters the battlefield into your control, target creature gets +1/+1 until end of turn. Then if that creature has power 4 or greater, it gains first strike until end of turn. We just don't care. Eowyn, Lady of Rohan. At the beginning of combat on your turn, target creature gains your choice of first strike or vigilance until end of turn. If the creature is equipped, it gains first strike and vigilance until end of turn instead. Equip abilities you activate cost 1 less to activate. Some hammer action, maybe? Reprieve. Draw target spell, or return target spell to its owner's hand to draw a card. Hey, that's alright. That's not too bad for white. Another Nasty End. As an additional cost to cast this spell, sack a creature. Draw 2 cards. If the sacrificed creature was legendary, draw 3. Yeah, I like that card. I like Nasty End. Phial of Galadriel for a rare. So for 3, if you would draw a card while you have no cards in hand, draw 2 instead. If you would gain life while you have 5 or less life, you gain that much life instead. Tap and add 1 mana of any color. No thanks. Oh, we've got foil Bill the Pony. Heck yeah, 3 and a white. When Bill the Pony enters the battlefield, create 2 food tokens. Sacrifice a food until end of turn. Target creature you control assigns combat damage equal to its toughness rather than its power. Bill the Pony is a 1/4. And we've got a useless. Alright, Bill, you get to go over there. I guess we'll let Phial of Galadriel. We like Nasty End. And Reprieve's kind of cool. But, yeah. Yeah, I don't know sometimes, Jerry. I don't know. We're getting down to our collector pack. That'll be the saving grace. Alright. Shadowfax. Food token. Lose life. Create treasure token. Create 3 tapped 1/1 white spear. Rosy Cotton of South Lane. Create a food token. Huh. Okay. Lost Isle Calling. That's a good one. That's a decent card. That's been going up a little bit in price. So this enchantment, whenever you scry, put a verse counter on Lost Isle Calling. For 4 and 2 blue, exile Lost Isle Calling, draw a card for each verse counter on Lost Isle Calling. If it had 7 or more verse counters on it, take an extra turn after this one. Extra turn in blue. Activate only as a sorcery. Elrond, Master of Healing. The Scry guy again. We got Arwen's Gift and some food. Yum, right? That's just what hobbits like to eat right there. That's hobbit food, guys. See, the hobbits shoot goo all over things like that, and then they totally eat them up. And that's what hobbits do. Rosie, you're cool with us. We like you. Oh, we're almost there, man. What do you guys think of this? Some people paid like $300 for these. I feel like I should have sold this thing somehow. I don't think it's that good. Oh, but we got a red mountain. That's a mountain, a red mountain. I know of course it's a red mountain, Richard. Jeez. What other Esquire of the King. A gluck. A gluck. Whenever another creature you control dies, put a 1/1 counter on a gluck of the white hand. If that creature was a goblin or orc, put 2 1/1 counters on a gluck. A gluck. A gluck. Alright, that's enough. Very serious things. Saruman the White, but he's blue? Wizards of the Coast. Saruman the White. Is this a misprint? Sirs, is this a misprint? Whenever you cast your second spell each turn, amass orcs. Ward 2, 4 and a blue for a 4/4 that does that. And it's Saruman the White, and it's 4 and a blue. Why? What? Where? Oh, Faramir, Field Commander, totally redeeming. At the beginning of your end step, if a creature died under your control this turn, draw a card with your pencil. Whenever the ring tempts you, if you choose a creature other than Faramir, Field Commander as companion, as your ring bearer, create a 1/1 white human soldier creature token. The ring goes south. The ring tempts you, then reveal cards from the top of your library until you reveal X land cards, where X is the number of legendary creatures you control. Put those land cards onto the battlefield tapped and the rest in the bottom of your library in a random order. The Black Breath. Ugh. Yeah. I'm breathing it right now. Because I'm breathing into my face with this phone screen. We got Smog. All diminished and whatnot, like a kid's drawing. Okay. So the ring goes south and Faramir, okay. We'll put those over there. Saruman, you are a gem, sir. The memes are real, alright, kids? Alright. So we're at our collector booster. Hopefully this has some shapoops in it, because these other things, I don't know. Alright. Very thick. The thickness here. Alright. A bunch of misprints or something? That'd be fun, right? We know what isn't in here. There's our token. Human Soldier's pretty cool, though. Alright, we got Haradrim Spearman. Wizard's Rackets. Cirith Ungol Patrol. Slip on the ring. Exile target creature you own, then return it to the battlefield under your control. The ring tempts you. Peregrine Took. What'd he take? What did he take? He took something. Look at him. He's on something. He took something. Peregrine took it. He took something. He's on it right now. He took mushrooms. They're always talking about mushrooms. Hobbits like mushrooms. That's why they act like this. Now you know, kids. Oh, the food token. That's right. Reprieve. Okay. We've got Mountain again. That's all right. We got Rohan and Gondor and all those things. We've got the Shire for our legendary land. The Shire enters the battlefield tapped unless you control a legendary creature. Add 1 green, pay 1 and a green, tap an untapped creature you control, and create a food token. We've got a good one, Tony. We've got the Shire. Oh, we've got Doors of Durin for our full art. Whenever you attack Scry 2, then you may reveal the top card of your library. If it's a creature card, put it onto the battlefield tapped and attacking until your next turn. It gains trample if you control a dwarf, and hexproof if you control an elf. Frodo the Determined Hero for 1 and a white. Whenever Frodo Determined Hero enters the battlefield or attacks, you may attach target equipment you control of mana value 2 or 3 to Frodo. As long as it's your turn, prevent all damage that would be dealt to Frodo. And Samwise the Stout-Hearted. Man. When Samwise the Stout-Hearted enters the battlefield, choose up to 1 target permanent card in your graveyard that was put there from the battlefield this turn. Return it to your hand, then the ring tempts you. Saruman of Many Colors. That's our mythic. I thought... Is this Moses? What is this? Whenever you cast your... Or Joseph, right? In the Technicolor Dreamcoat. Discard an enchantment, instant, or sorcery card. Whenever you cast your second spell each turn, each opponent mills 2 cards. When 1 or more cards are milled this way, exile target enchantment, instant, or sorcery card with equal or lesser mana value than the spell from an opponent's graveyard. Copy the exiled card. You may cast the copy without paying its mana cost. We've got Bilbo, Retired Burglar. Yay. What does he do except look really, really weird and unnatural? That's not right, man. That's not a Bilbo. What is that? He put the ring on. That's Smeagol, man. Alright, when Bilbo, Retired Bungler enters or leaves the battlefield, the ring tempts you. Whenever Bilbo the Bungler deals combat damage to a player, create a treasure token. Okay. Gollum, Patient Plotter with the foil. So for 1 and a black, when Gollum, Patient Plotter leaves the battlefield, the ring tempts you. Pay a black and sacrifice a creature. Return Gollum from your graveyard to your hand, activated as a sorcery. Sauron the Dark Lord. Is that a good one? Is that a good mythic? I don't know. Might be alright. What does he do, though? He's a Esper guy? Sacrifice a legendary artifact or Grixis. I'm sorry. I thought that was white on the end there. Whenever an opponent casts a spell, amass Orcs 1. Whenever an army you control deals combat damage to a player, the ring tempts you. Whenever the ring tempts you, you may discard your hand. If you do, draw 4 cards. That's kind of cool. I don't know. I got a food token, man. I don't know sometimes. Well, that was okay, right? It's not the worst. We got 2 foil mountains, so that's fun. Those will be nice, like, fetchable mountains for a deck. So, thank you for joining me. It's 23 minutes. I know that took a long time. We are still playing that Gruul deck. Look at, we rolled the ring. Is that the 0? The ring? Nope, that's 20. Looks like the 0. But there's no 0 on these. But maybe there should be.